Okay, so today for math, we are going to go back over our 10 frames, but first I need you to repeat your I can statements. So repeat after me.
Repeat after me.
I can demonstrate
an
equation
equation
using mathematical signs to create.
Okay, let me pause you right there. And I'm sorry, I should have paused you before we went.
Okay.
So why are we repeating the I can statements?
Because I feel like they need to hear me first, because they can't read them.
Okay.
So I just have them repeat, and then we get into it.
But as a student, I want to know why I need to repeat this I can statement.
Okay, so we're repeating the I can statements because this is what you were supposed to be able to do by the end of the lesson.
Yes, so you want to say that before we start the I can statements.
Okay.
Girl, it is okay. I promise you. It is okay.
Okay,
all right.
Acting thing.
Let's start over. I know it's uncomfortable.
Okay. So today, during math, we're going to go over our 10 frames and our addition sign and write some equations. But first, I'm going to need you to repeat the I can statements because these are the things that you need to be able to do by the end of this lesson or by the end of the week.
Why do we have to repeat the I can statement?
Oh, is that your question, Marie?
Yes.
Okay. So we're repeating the I can statement.
That was your check for understanding.
Oh, I thought you were asking me a question.
No, that was your
This
check
is
for
awful.
understanding. No, it's not. I promise you.
Okay. So why are we repeating the I can statements again?
So that we can know.
Oh, I'm sorry. We raise our hands. Marie.
So that we can know what we're supposed to do by the end of the lesson.
Very good. Or by the end of the lesson or by the end of the
week.
Very good.
By the end of the week.
Very good. That's good listening skills.
Yes. And that's how it should go.
Okay.
Continue.
All right. So repeat after me.
Repeat after me.
I can demonstrate an equation using mathematical signs to create an addition problem. Now everybody show me what an addition sign looks like.
Like that right there, Miss Benjamin.
Which one? This one?
No.
No. This?
No.
This one?
Yes.
Very good.
Yes.
Can you show me with your hands or arms? Very good. Good job. Okay, so second, I can. Repeat after me.
Repeat after me.
I can find the total of two or more numbers. Now, what do we think the total means? Do we think that it's an addition problem or a subtraction problem?
Total. And so, with this part, I'm looking for Flossie adding and all together.
I think it's the hand gestures. My hand gesture, they know,
Oh, okay. So that means putting it together.
Very good. I was going to say something else, but I forget. Putting it together. I just lost my thought.
Okay, let's start that process all over.
Okay.
From the beginning, at the carpet.
Okay. All right. So today during math, we're going to go over our 10 frames again and our addition problems and writing addition equations. Okay? So first I want you to repeat the I can statements after me. And we repeat those I can statements because you all need to be able to know how to do what's in the I can statement by the end of our lesson or by the end of the week. So why do we need to repeat the I can statements?
So that we...
Yes, thank you for raising your hand.
So that we can know what to do at the end of the lesson.
Very good.
Or the end of the week.
Very good. Very good. Yes, so that's important for us to be able to know what we're already getting ourselves into. So repeat after me.
Repeat after me.
I can demonstrate
an
equation using mathematical signs to create an addition problem. So what are we creating today in today's lesson? What are we creating? We're creating some kind of problem. What kind of problem is that, Marie?
A subtraction problem.
Subtraction.
Oh, I mean addition problem.
Addition problem. And what does that sign that we use to make the addition problem look like? Can you show me with your arms or your fingers? Very good. And that's called a what sign?
An addition sign.
Or?
A plus sign.
Very good. Very good.
I was smart in that moment.
Very good. All right, so our second I can is I can find the total of 2 or more numbers.
The total of 2 or more numbers.
So what does finding the total of 2 or more numbers mean? What are we going to do with those 2 numbers? What should we be able to do?
We're going to put it together and add it.
Very good. And that's called?
Addition.
Very good. Very good. Okay. So now that we know what we're learning and what we need to know for the end of the week, we're going to start to go over some 10 frames again.
Okay, great. Let's wrap up the lesson.
Okay. Probably sitting at this point. You just want directions back to seats, correct?
And snapping the learning.
Okay.
Because remember, at the end of that lesson, the woman was like, so that's what we're going to do. We're putting things, or what did she say? We're looking for the missing part. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay. And okay. So before we go back to our seats, I just want to know so at the beginning of our lesson, we talked about I can statements and what I can statements mean to us when we're learning something new or if we're getting refreshed on stuff that we already know. So can anybody tell me a part of the I can statement that you are supposed to know?
Okay. All right, you all. So before we get ready to go back to our desk, just like we did at the beginning of the lesson, we talked about what we needed to accomplish at the end of this lesson and what we needed to accomplish at the end of the week. Let's revisit that before we go back to our seats.
So we're going to say it again. Okay, so they shouldn't have remembered.
So you can either, after you say that part, you can either say, so who remembers what we're supposed to accomplish at the end of today? Who remembers that? Okay. So then they will either share it, or then that's when you can say, all right, so let's go over the I can statements again, one more time before we go off and be successful in our work.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right, so before we go back to our seats, I just want to jump back and have a refresher on our I can statements and what we're supposed to know by the end of the week or by the end of each lesson. So who remembers an I can statement that we talked about today? Who remembers what we're supposed to accomplish today for our lesson?
Right, so who remembers what we should be accomplishing at the end of this lesson?
And so I'm going to have you say no one, just because I want to have you repeat it for sure. Okay. So, all right. So let's help each other out here. So I'll say it again, and you'll repeat after me, just like we did at the beginning. This way, you know what you are supposed to know.
So then, if you do that, so after you do that part, then do the check for understanding. So what do we need to accomplish by the end of the lesson?
After the repeat.
Yeah.
Okay. So repeat after me.
Repeat after me.
I can demonstrate an equation using mathematical signs to create an addition problem. I can find the total of 2 or more numbers. So what was it that we were supposed to accomplish today that you just heard from those I cans?
Please, or Mr. Davies or someone from behavior, please.
So you want to allow the kids to just say the last thing, like, we're putting numbers together, or however they decide, something what they heard, that's fine. God,
yeah, careful.